Hi all, it's Lee and welcome to my comic art channel. Another episode featuring an unboxing that I've been waiting for quite a while. Um, I would say that one of the pages that's in this group, there should be 4 pages in this package, I believe. And one of the pages for me is a grail. So let's get to it. So this package I received from Mike Burke. Favor me, man. Let's see the best way to open this. I don't know. Okay, let's just try this. Don't know if this is the best way to open it, but I'll give it a try. Hope everyone's doing well. It's less than a week before Christmas. Hope everybody gets what they want or gets themselves what they want. That's typically the case these days, especially in our hobby, right? It's not like any of our family members are going to really know what to buy us regarding original comic art. Okay, so that's everything out there. Let's open this up. Okay, yep. So the grail is the first page. You know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna take a look at the other pages first, so we can maybe build a little suspense here. So they're all taped together, and it's funny because I think Mike Berkey he wanted not to have to ship multiple shipments to me, so he just essentially offered to send me one that I hadn't even finished paying for yet. He said, I could just pay him at OAX, which is, so by the way, guys, I will be attending OAX this year. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm hoping to see a bunch of you folks there at OAX. I expect to have a good time. Second inaugural. Second OAX. I saw a lot of videos from the first one. I was kind of a little disappointed I didn't get a chance to go, but last year I actually had a big vacation. I think I want to say it was either right the week before or the week after, so there was no way that was happening. Okay, so we've got a pretty cool couple of pages from Brave and the Bold. Issue number 90. And it's Ross Andrew is the penciler on this. You know, it doesn't specify who the inker is. I'll have to look that up. But I got a couple pages from this. This is like my first Ross Andrew page, or my first couple of Ross Andrew pages. Just an interesting Raven Bold story that's got a team up. I want to say maybe I think Adam Strange is the other character in the team up. But just an interesting courtroom case here. Batman's on trial. Commissioner Gordon's in it. I just liked just the layout of this page and how clean the art was and everything. And, it just has one panel with Batman, and not a terribly exciting panel. But there was just something, I think I kind of was doubling up, because I had gotten the page that I really wanted, which doesn't even have Batman on it at all. But this page, I was like, you know what, let's do a little wheeling and dealing and bundle, all right? One more page, and at least, I'm getting one page that has Batman on it. So, this is nice. trying to remember what year this issue is. I want to say that this is pretty old. I want to say this is something like 1970. Okay, so it's I thought it was maybe 69, but it's 1970. Issue number 90. So here's the first page, and so this is the page that really got my attention. And like I said, this doesn't even feature Batman at all. And I looked at Mike had like I think this whole issue available, and I really just wasn't that crazy about. Well, you know, maybe I can't remember if it was a price thing or what, but the Batman pages didn't really strike me as something I needed to have. But I got this. This is page number 17, whereas the other page was page number 12. And I just like that middle panel. I don't know what it's about. It's something about like those movies from like the 60s where they had a lot of espionage or mafia type stuff. The guy's he's twisting his silencer on his gun there. Batman is actually on this page. He's on 2 panels on this page. I didn't even realize it. He's in the top panel and the next panel over. But yeah, that middle panel with Alfred. Alfred had gotten kidnapped, and that's what it was. So Batman's trying to figure out a way to get Alfred out of this predicament and everything. So just some really, again, another really nice clean page, except for all the tape all over here on they continue on the next page that the production people did. But I don't know what it was about that page, but I was just like, that's just such a cool image, that center panel. So I grabbed that. Okay, so those are the first 2. This next one. So anybody that's watched my channel or seen me show any of my art knows that I'm a big Kurt Swan fan too, because I'm a Superman fan. And so another one I picked up this nice title page from Superman number 249. So this is 1972. Would have been when I was reading comics, and I was 8 years old at the time. So just a really nice image of Superman coming down, from the sky with the metropolis in the background, and then lo and behold, there's a stagecoach there, which is pretty cool. This story featured Terraman. Terraman's not necessarily on this page, but I also, I like Western pages, so I thought this is a kind of neat mix of Superman and Western. And I did like I remember the Terraman stories. I probably read this one. I can't say that I specifically remember this panel, but I do remember reading the Terraman stories, and he was like he was essentially a cowboy. And they changed him considerably in the 80s. He was no longer a cowboy. I don't know why he was a cowboy, because I think he was some kind of alien. But I really liked this intro page. I just thought it was a great image of Superman, coming down. Look at these old 70s haircuts on these people. I like the type. The type is drawn there. The exclamation. The challenge of Terraman. So yeah, nice title page for Superman. Another addition to my collection from Kurt Swan. And then also, this is ink. Let me see. Oh, so this is a Swanderson page. So Anderson inked this too, so that's pretty cool. And then, so this page, this is let's call it one of my Grail pages. Again, another one of my favorite artists is Jack Kirby, and being a DC fan, I gravitate towards, his DC creations. I have some Commandy stuff, a couple of Commandy pages by him. But this is from his, some people call it Magnus Opus, like his New God series. It's not like the New God series itself, but it's from the Forever People. And this is Forever People, number 10, page 14. And it's kind of cool because it actually it features Dead Man also. So we've got Dead Man here. We've got Big Bear, which is the hairy guy there. Kind of weird name, I know. This character, Viking, and Seraphim. Seraphin's in a few panels here too. There's a Big Bear's in a couple panels too. So we got a few members of the Forever People, and this is actually, like, I think this second storyline with Dead Man in there besides Strange Adventures. So Strange Adventures started in '67, so 5 years before this page. This page is from '72. And then Dead Man didn't show up again until this issue. And it's interesting because a lot of his background lore is built into this story. It's a single issue story with Dead Man. So Dead Man's only in issue number 10. And he's talking again about he's found his murderer, the man with the hook. So there is a man with a hook in this story. It winds up not necessarily being the man that killed him, which is kind of always the thing with Dead Man. He never finds this guy. But also what happens is you discover that there's this organization called the Scavengers through this storyline. And the Scavengers, one of their goals for some reason is to never let Boston Brand, who's Dead Man, know who actually killed him. So not sure what that is, but this page itself, love the top panel with the 4 characters in there, and Dead Man's coming right at you. So this is, penciled by Jack, of course, but then also this is inked by Mike Royer. So this is my first Kirby Royer page too. So that's a big deal for me because all my other Commandy pages were inked by another inker. But yeah, there's a good amount of action in here. Like I said, it's the fact that it's got all the characters in here. The inking's great. Just a very cool page. And Mike had pretty much this whole issue, I think, for sale. I think there was one other page that I looked at in the comic that I was like, oh, if I had seen that one, I probably would have bought that one. But that was an even better page because it had like all of the Forever People in there. So, one of the interesting things about the Forever People too, I think it was only 14 issues. I have the whole run. It's one of my only comic series that I kept. And I traded it like way back when for something else. But here's the original page from my comic that right here. So something that's kind of close to my heart. So very happy to have picked up those 4 pages. So that's a pretty big unboxing for me to have 4 pages in there and to have this Forever People page that I've been waiting for, I've been paying it off for like a year or so. So but very happy to have something from his his New Gods opus type story. His 4th world, essentially. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed my show today. I was really happy to pick these pages up. I think it probably shows through in my attitude today. And I'm wishing everybody a Merry Christmas, and hope to see a bunch of you at OAX. Take care.